What is up, everybody? We're gonna get to it. Oh, I'm tired tonight, folks. I had to push through, man. I had to push through and make myself do it. I'm actually gonna probably take a look at some alchemy. I might see what I can build in alchemy, because honestly, standard is so fucked up right now, bro. Like, standard is beyond fucked up. Alright, let's see what we got here. How are we doing tonight? How's everybody feeling? Good? Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. No, I didn't work today. I work tomorrow. But yeah, you know me, man. I'm all about Azorius and card draw. Everyone knows there's two things that I love. Is Azorius and card draw. That's what I'm known for. That's why they call me Jazorius, you know? It's one of the main reasons. They call me Jazorius. Jazorius the Jizzler. No, never mind. Hey, what's up, Gobbler? Sleepy OJ, how you doing? Wheelchair, what's up? Steel Titan, Ashfire and Smoke, Summer. Whenever I see your name Summer, I think of Summer from what's that show? From Rick and Morty. Keep Summer safe. That's the one. Create that many green 1/1 elf warrior tokens. Keep Summer safe. I don't feel safe. Oh, I said the Jizzler, but I regretted it after I did. Who was just making fun of me for card draw? You were, weren't you, Gobbler? You said, no, this isn't Jay's deck. It has card draw in it. Listen. I don't believe in card draw, okay? If Andrew Garfield wanted you to have more cards, he would have made draw 2 cards on your upkeep, alright? I don't draw cards. I top deck or I lose, alright? That's the way the good Lord intended it. Oh, yeah. I wanted to do dinos. Dinosaur. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We might not do alchemy. We might do the dinosaur scam. We might do the dinosaur scam. Heart of the cards. Heart of the freaking cards, man. It's the name of the game. So there's Legends version, but I'm more partial to Power Dragon's version. Let's take a look at his, because I've seen it a few times and I actually really liked it. So let's take a look at Power Dragons. Let's see if he wants to, if I like his version. Let's import that real quick. So I'm pretty sure Legend may have gone with his. All right, let's take a look, because of course we're gonna J-Villain it up. Of course, Natch. But I like PD a lot, man. PD's good people. So let's take a look here. We're only missing one Foggy Swamp. That's it? Okay. Rare wild card? Yeah, we can afford that. We may need more ramp. What's the way to Melded Moxite? Yeah, if you do draw 2 cards. It's a Healy's latest. The Galtese Falcon. Okay. Let's try straight up. Let's straight up try PD's version just to see if it works. Because I'm kind of interested in it. Oops, I turned the sound off here. All right. I like Power Dragon. He's good people. Yeah, we'll get to it. I just want to see how it works for Steel Titan. Let me just play it a few times and we'll review it and see how we want to tweak it, because I think I definitely want to tweak it a little bit. Not gonna lie, I feel like Machiavelli was into something. What's up, M-Dog? What do you mean Machiavelli was into something? The writer? The Italian writer? Say green. Let's say enters tapped. Enters lobby. Paw patch. Oh, with the prince? Well, you know, part of his philosophy was a little bit satirical. And I think people forget that. I do think people forget that. It is easier to be feared than loved. I think that is safe to say. It is much easier to be feared than it is to be loved. But I don't know if it's better to be feared than loved. That's one thing that I'm not certain of. Okay, let's do that. I just remember the Tupac song, Machiavelli. Oh, that was his album, wasn't it? Wasn't his album Machiavelli? Hail Mary. Discover 5. It's gonna destroy that. Boom. Huh. Who do we want to bring down? We'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of Polani's. Actually, you know what? No, we won't. We'll get rid of Dinosaur. Enters tapped. Enters lobby. Boom. Hey, what's up, True? Bum, 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 bum. It is kind of a gamble dino deck. I'm trying the Visions dino deck. Which I do think is a fun... I've seen a few people play this. I'm playing Power Dragon's version right now because I thought that that was interesting. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to gamble. He probably needs a sweeper right now to do good. It's very similar. This is one that I've been kind of had my eye on because it's kind of the best use of foggy visions that I've seen. In my humble opinion, eh? In my most humble opinion. All right. Let's do that. He's not gonna go in. He's gonna hit me for the 5. Boom. I'm just trying to get my head around it right now, basically, though. 1, 2, 3. My graveyard. Alright, we got those down. The Galtie's Falcon. I know, it's insanely powerful. Shelter is just huge power levels. Swinging big fucking... You see? There you go. Yeah. You see the issue? You see how powerful that can get? Yeah, it's huge. It can really just explode. It can really just blow up, which is pretty cool. This is PD's version, Power Dragons. Yeah, the Gamble. It is a bit Gamble Dino-y, which I rather like. You know, I'm a big fan of Gamble Dinos. You know, I do like a good Gamble Dino or two. We'll keep that. Why the fuck not? Wait. Hey, what's up, Starlord? Take me to Kirkland. How you doing, Kirkland? Did you get them at Costco? It'd be pretty cool if you did. Whoa. Okay. We're having a little trouble here. That's an elite joke, guys, by the way. If you understand that Costco reference, you're a real one. You're a real one, man. Okay. Jappy, how you doing, bro? Kirkland brand is really good. So you have Sheltered by Ghosts. I'm going to be upset. There you go. He had it. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Alright, we need a mana here. We're definitely fucking mana starved real bad. Fucking mana starved, bro. Fucking mana starved. Fucking mana starved, bro. That's not good. We might need another mana in this deck. I don't like not having what I need when I want it. That's my biggest issue here. Thornspire Verge. Do that. Exemplar. Hey, what's up, Lidella Cruz? By the way, welcome to the show. Summer came in and then disappeared. It was pretty funny. Boo, 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 boo. Let's zombify. Let's do this. Well, either way, welcome. You don't have to lurk if you don't want. I'd love to hear from you. Wow. Perfect. Yeah. Got really stovepiped with the fucking mana there, which is not great. I feel like it does need some tuning. I feel like it does need some tuning. Jay, that Black Faster deck is a monster. Went from Diamond 4 Diamond more. It's about 45 minutes, but still cruising. Yeah, it's a complete cruiser, man. It's a complete and total cruiser. It will absolutely get you up the ranks. I mean, it flowed for me. I was like a 45% chance. Let's do this. Let's say green. Enters taps. It was insanely. Yeah, Black Faster is if you want Mythic, just run Black Faster. You're fine. You're good to go. You're 100% good to go if you want Black Faster. If you want to do it. You want to do what you do. Put on Stomping Ground. We're saying enters taps. We'll hold on for that. I think that he's ramping here, so we'll give it a shot. See what he puts down. Teapot, Menace. What the hell is this guy? Deals 2 damage to each opponent if you ever do a thingy. We're going to say discard a card. We're going to say that. Boom. Pop. Boom. That. Boom. Easy as. Not really. I don't really play that many other TCGs. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah. As you can see. Hey, what's up, Bird Brain? Welcome to the show. Okay, we'll do that. Do this. Put it green. Enters tapped. We're gonna do that. I'm a little worried. Yeah, I feel like we need a sweeper. I feel like we might need an early sweeper. People are gonna ramp out for you too hard. I do think that there is kind of a need for something a bit more with a bit more cheese on the toast here. I do think that is a problem. Because people are going to gun you down. At this current meta, it's fucking so fast. Oh, I'm just being a bunny girl today. Can we have beans on the cheese toast? No, you can't. No being British allowed. Being British is now illegal. Discard a card, you would draw 2 cards. I did this all fucking wrong. I did this completely fucking wrong. I did this completely fucking wrong here. Should have put that down earlier. Should have done that. Alright. I gotta learn this better. I know. Omen Pass. Nobody fucking likes Omen Pass, dude. It's gonna be a fucking bomb set, dude. Not bombing there. It's gonna bomb like a fucking, like a failure. Boo, 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 boo. Omen Path D's. Hey, what's up, 2 Snow Ravens? How you doing? Alright, I gotta do better than that. And I also think we need more kill. I think we need more removal quicker. I think that many Gishaths is... I don't know. Not ideal. I think that's a bit overkill. We're gonna tweak this a little bit. Galt is good. Gishath isn't that fucking... dino. Um... 22 mana on this. That's kind of surprising. Hi, what's up, Hi Cool Owl? 2 Snow Ravens, welcome. How about no black players when all creatures get -2 anymore? By the time you can play that Dark Emissary, they've usually fucking gunned you down in the street like a dog, unfortunately. Deals 5. We can get 5 out. Trumpeting Carnosaur for the 5. Dino. Boom, boom. Who else do we want in this? Hey Jay, I'm still grinding a 15-day win with King Boomy. Awesome, bro. First time streamer, first time Stroud out. Welcome, though. Awesome to hear. King Boomy Wins was a monster of a deck. It still is. I mean, it's still a pretty big monster deck. And we love, there's nothing we love more than big monster decks. What? You telling me you don't like big monster decks? Regal and Pyrosaur. Rage Incubator. Italian Job. I think we got to put the Italian Job in it, right? I think we put the Italian Job in there. Discard. Draw. I think we put some Day of the Black Suns too. Let's tweak this just a wee bit. Let's be weird about it, huh? Let's do that. Let's open this hot thick pack too. The Unagi. Skylord, how you doing? I don't think I said hi to you. Did I say hi to you, Skylord? Oh, so I was right about that. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Surveil 1. No, we'll take that. Green enters tapped. Alright. Invasion. Okay. Invasion reinforcements. Boom. Bring out the Galtese Falcon immediately. Yep. It's a lot of Schmeat. It's a lot of big old dino Schmeat to be on the board right away. If you get what I'm putting down. And what I'm putting down is big, thick dinos. Real thick boys. King Boomy wins. That's one of those decks I wish I could make again and play again, bro. It felt so good, man. King Boomy wins. Boo 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 boo. We'll put you in the graveyard. King Boomy, thank you for the 100 bits. Shave and a haircut, 100 bits. Multiversal Passage, we'll say green. We'll pay 2 life. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean? Put Gisha. Oof. Got that going for us. Alright, we might need to take this off-road soon. We might need to take this off-road soon. We're gonna do this. He's gonna run a counterspell here, so. It's a control deck. We know it's a control deck, right? Like, we're not dumb. Look at those colors. Just pulled Nazula from a daily pack. Nice. Which one? Crazy Girl? Yeah, well, that's wishful thinking, Jappy. You have to understand that it's very important that people never lose this game. Okay? That's the main thing you have to understand about Magic, is that you should never lose. And the best way that you to do that is to just fucking, you know... Oh, man, we're not getting our reanimators, which is bad. We need Foggy Swamp. And or, but not limited to, Zombify. Foggy Swamp. I know. Control. Listen, I've always maintained that if you are... I've always maintained that if you are playing something where the goal is to make everyone else not have any... do anything in the game, you're kind of... It's the antithesis of gaming. You're not really in it to game, you're in it to prevent. And that's pretty boring. If your goal is to stop as much gameplay as possible, Cunning Usurper, okay. You're kind of taking away from the point. Like, imagine if there was in chess, there was a way you could just make people not move their pieces anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go with this classic chess gamble called nobody can play anything. Hey, Trex, how you doing, man? Ah, okay. I see what's going on here. Yeah, gotcha. I get what you're putting down. The Galtese Falcon. He's going to kill all. He'll probably counterspell this. Yeah, there you go. Trex, you see what I'm playing here, Trex? Huh? I'm gonna do the Foggy Vision Dinos. Because apparently you won't do it. You know what I mean? I don't, and that's a dumb thing for me not to have. Generally, I'm not hard casting the dinos. I'm reanimating them. That's the reason that we don't have that, is we're generally just reanimating the dinos. We're not fucking hard casting them, but we'll see here. If he's gonna run the sweeper, we might be able to get the Galtese Falcon down. Day of Judgment. Boom. My turn. Starting town. Sahelli's Lace. Discard a card. Hold on. Let's see how much open mana he's got. He's got 2 open mana. He could do that. Let's discard that. Foggy Swamp. Let's put you down, man. Let's try to draw him out then. Yeah, it's still kind of fun. You know, when they don't get it off, it is still fun. I made a white control deck wish because everyone kills everything I put down to High Noon and Rest in Peace. Yes, this is true. Many such cases. It's not a real game until the board wipes. Tell me about it, bro. Mill. Okay, so I want him to run his Quantum Singularity here because he's kind of in a rock and a hard place. He can't run Graveyard Exile. He can't do a lot of things he wants to do. He quantums. There you go. Boom. There you go. Nice. Boom. So do we Foggy Vision swamp it? Or do we Gishath it? Let's see if we can draw it out, guys. Boom. Discover 5. Mill. He's gonna run Quantum, I think. Mill half their library. Mills 2 cards. Nah, he's dead. He's fucking dead. Because I can just do this. Right? Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one, guys. I like that one. That was fun. Well, people, I have to put up a blocker here. I have to put up a difference. There's a difference between tempo and control. Locking the board up, locking completely the game out for somebody else is control. Tempo is just kind of trying to slow somebody down or make them miss a step or two so you can get to where you want to be. That's tempo. You're kind of controlling the pace of the game. When you have 12 counter spells, 12 board wipes, 12 exiles, and a bunch of man lands, that's control. That's the difference, okay? I want to make that kind of clear. Like, control is a specific thing. Hey, what's up? Did you like that one? All right, let's take it off road real quick. Let's see if we can actually get some legit wins with this. I don't know if we will. I genuinely don't know if we will have success with it. But we're going to try. It can come out of nowhere. Weird. We'll go for it, though. Elusive Otter. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, that's what you keep telling me, bro. It's a secret Simic deck. Secret Simic. I'll take the 1. Boom. Raucous Theater. I'll take that, actually. Boom. Do that. Enters tap. Melded Moxite. Could get counterspelled here. I don't feel like they would counterspell fucking Melded Moxite, though. Seems kind of counterintuitive. Okay, there's the Galtese Falcon. Flood Caller. Is someone on YouTube trying to gatekeep Magic info? What does that mean? Who's trying to gatekeep Magic? Let's cast this. Boom. Secret Simic. Secrets. Let's wait for that. Flood Color. End turn. As you love. As you love. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. A slam in the back of my. As you love. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. A slam in the back of my. As you love. Let's get rid of the Paulini's Hatcher. There we go. Now he can't counterspell what's about to happen, which I rather like. I rather like that he can't counterspell what's going to happen next. It makes me happy inside. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. 2, 3. My graveyard. I'll take Galta, you, and you. Gold Rush. Very nice. Is that going to give him a counterspell? There we go. Amazing. Gold Rush into a counterspell there. Amazing. Beautiful. No blue out, but he had an instant treasure spell. That's fucking awesome. All right, hopefully we'll draw another one. He's just going to pull back his counterspell, I think, now. What a fucking lucky move. Yeah, he's going to bring back Offer You Can't Refuse. So he has a counterspell in his hand. Target non-creature spell. Boof. Amazing stuff, dude. Fucking amazing. Let's do that. Surveil. We'll put that down there. Boom. Activate this. Boom. There you go. So he's never gonna let me have any of my reanimator spells with Offer because it's one blue, so he's always gonna have one blue open. So that's pretty much game right there. I don't feel like sitting through this. Monstrously fucking crazy right there. What a fucking pull. What an amazing pull there. Can you even believe how fucking lucky that is? Huh? Wild. Instant treasure into a counterspell for 1 green. So you had to build your own safe counterspell situation. Wild. Keep. All right, that's gonna really hurt me, but it is what it is. And there's tapped. Let's do this. Oof. Okay, we have a couple of good plays here. Don't know what's coming, but I'm pretty sure it's control, because everything is control, and these two are like the most popular fucking control spells in the world. This stops you from hasting, this just draws you cards and gains you life. Hey, what's up, Stillapots? How you doing? Yeah, we're dinoing it up a little bit. Not too much. Just enough. King of Krads, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Take action. Put a red down. Okay, so we got fucking nothing. Drop that. Submit 1. Let's add another black. Let's do this. It's going to add a bunch of stuff here. He might counterspell it, but it is what it is, man. I mean, not counterspell it, but destroy it. He'll probably just sweep it. Again, they don't really let you on the board here, guys. That's kind of the point of current day Magic. Don't let anybody ever on the board for any reason. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, who's getting the R site? Nice. All right. Seam rip. Nice. Exile, exile, exile. Nice. 8 drop. Do nothing. No attacks and turn. I don't think there's any way we win this. We're gonna move on. Yeah, I'm trying to use the Foggy, but we're running into, again, we're every night we run into fucking control a million times, so I'm not trying to do more than that. 80 bajillion controls. Exactly that many. 80 bajillion. Boop, 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 boop. Let's do Meldon Moxite. Discard. Let's discard. We'll get rid of you. Okay. Boom. Okay, let's go. Vance. Let's go Saheeli's. 80 bajillion consoles turn 1 players. Fling. Well, yeah, we'll probably fling eventually. NGL we'll probably fling yeah, we'll do it. Do that. Won't. All right. We can Black Sun now pretty effectively. Cornucopium. We can hit Black Sun real hard right now and real fast. Real fucking... Not Black Sun. We don't have any Reanimator, huh? We have Black Sun, which is not really what we need. Okay. Not Black Sun. We need Foggy Bottom. We either needed Zombify or Foggy Bottom. We've been drawing. It's just going to be whether or not we hit it or not. There's the Verge. Boof. Boof. Do this. We can try it. See if we get Polini's Hatcher out here. 8 bajillion console plays turn 1 at the moment. Yeah, otters. Yeah. What they've done to the otter community. Boof. Oof. The greenback Fleam deck. I haven't seen it. What's the deal? Zombify. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to try this then. Galtese. It's okay. We're still triggered on the stack here, which is fine. Boom. Do this. Get rid of a starting town. More mana. We have not seen the fucking Foggy Bottom Visions right here. You build a big Louise or Lumbering Wagon and flee. I like that idea. Okay. It's also fucking Junfling, I assume. Whoop. And the game collapsed. The game collapsed. The game just fucking crashed. Wonderful. Multiversal Rockets Theater. Oh, we don't want that. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. I don't know why we collapsed, by the way. He's mad now. I killed this fucking thingy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. These are both going to come back and draw me cards. Enters tapped. Foggy Bottom Swamp Visions. We'll do it. We'll do it, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Auto pay. This is why we do what we do, guys. This is why we do what we do, folks. This is why we do what we do. Oh, I accidentally killed myself. Oh, he realized it was over. I shouldn't have put anything down with that many on whatchamacallits. There you go. R. Mike, you like that? R. Mike liked it. He gave me an exclamation point. 3 lands. I don't know, Jay. The 24 lands in turn 7, 3 lands. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I've been there. Mulligan, I don't like the early, I don't like the early game in that. We'll do this. Boom. Put you in the graveyard. That's good. Okay. Yeah, Pellini's Hatcher. Pellini's Hatcher gives it haste. The Eldraine Blank. Boom. Boomerang. Let's do this. Okay. Almost milled myself. Yeah, I should have quit fucking around. That was dumb of me to try to fucking overplay that. Okay. Do that. Boom. Upborn Tyrant. I got nothing here, folks. I'm out of gas. Completely gassed out. Completely gassed out, folks. Monument, yeah. Black Fling. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting any good cards. We're also mana starved. I feel like if you don't get Saheeli or Meldon Mox, you're in bad shape. If you don't have either one of those cards, you're pretty fucked. You have to have mana. If you pull just your heavy boys, you're kind of in bad shape early on. Yeah, it's tough. Metal Gear. Where's the DARPA chief? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we can hit Saheeli's Lace again. I mean, the problem is he's set up. The problem is he's completely set up. So we're completely up. Now I'm Diamond 4. I'm just dicking around. If I wanted to hit Mythic, I'd just run Mono Black, and I don't want to just run Mono Black because I'm trying to actually make content. There should be a night where I just fucking rocket myself with a Black Faster to like Diamond 1 and then go from there. But I'm Diamond right now. I'm just Diamond 4. Okay. The DARPA chief. Alright, let's do... What should we do? Let's do Saheeli's Lace. Get rid of you. Okay. Third floor elevator. Okay. So I think if we Foggy Mountain Visions, Pellini's, Vaultborn, and Atali, I think we'll be okay. We might be okay for that. Multiversal Passage. We'll say green. Pay 2 life. We can actually 4-bang it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Atali, Pellini, Trumpet, and Vaultborn. Let's see if he has an offer you can't refuse. Let's get rid of multiversal passage. Okay. Nice. Whoa, he just took it. Okay. I'll take that then if you're not going to if you don't want to block. Do I like best of 3? No, I don't mind best of 3. It's not great for content creation because if I try to show you a deck and I get locked in a best of 3 game, it's 30 minutes of bullshit, and you don't really get to see the deck against a lot of different things. So for videos, I generally don't like to do best of 3. But welcome, Capito. Capitao. Are you Capitao el Brasileño? Tudo bem? Capital. Yeah, I like this. This is good. All right, we're gonna drop a that. Boom. Okay. Nine people need to hit the like, smash the like button like the Incredible Hulk. Well, I don't ever want you to smash it. I want you to tenderly look it. Bro, Stiggy, I'm so glad you took my advice, man. Alchemy gets such a bad rap. Alchemy gets such a bad rap, bro. It really does. I'm so glad you decided to take the polar plunge. Boom. Capitao. Thank you. This is just a slightly modified version of what's his name? Power Dragon, which all power goes to Power Dragon on that one because it's mostly just his. It's mostly just his stuff here. Get rid of that. Boom. But I'll shoot it to you either way. Alchemy got no skellies. I know it's got no skellies, but it's missing a bunch of other shit too. That's a pain in the ass. So, you know. See him rip. PD's great people, bro. He really is. 'Cause baby, and after all, you're my wonder weave. Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you want to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. 'Cause baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder weave. Let's do this. Let's just get it out of there right away. Boom. Spellbook vendor again. Green enters tapped. Boom. Push it down range. Boom. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't kill Pellini's Hatcher. I don't need him to play fucking Sheltered by Ghosts on Pellini's Hatcher right now. Is what I don't need. Fuck me, man. Exactly what I didn't want. Exactly what I said is the worst thing that could happen to us right now. Fuck, man. Ah, shit. I spoke it into existence, didn't it? Summer doesn't fucking show up anymore. Otherwise, she'd have had to do it. Do. All right, we're good. We're good though. We're fine. How many? 1, 2, 3. They never don't have it, man. Whoops. I said that this is the worst case scenario, and that shit fucking popped up. Put it in hand. Put that down. Boom. Boom. And after all, you're my wonder weave. Oh, that's... yeah, he's fucked now. He's fucked now. Yeah, he can't fucking do nothing about this. Good Lord Almighty. Look at that. Yep. There you go. Oh, man. That's a lot of value. Yeah, that's a bit of a value engine there. Some might even call it. You're my wonder weave. 'Cause baby, gonna be the one that made me. And after all, you're my wonder weave. Now I got that stuck in my head. Thanks, fucking Oasis. Let's do that. Boom. Stomping ground. I'm just leery of decks that X amount of cards and create tokens. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but also sometimes it's a bit of a gamble deck, I think. I think you just kind of have to fucking go for it occasionally. You're just going to have to fucking bite the bullet. And just fucking run it. Like, there's really not much else to it except just to fucking run it and gun it. Alright, let's do this then. 1, boom. Let's get that the fuck out of there. Here you go. Raucous Theater. Melvin Moxite. I don't feel like we need that. Wait, is Galta in the graveyard? Yeah, Galta's in there. Let's wait. Let's do this. Fuck them. You either hit or you don't. Well, this is going to be a terrible hit for him. This is going to be terrible for homie. Yeah. Black Sun, I tell you what, Black Sun has come in clutch. Has been a fucking hard shifting clutch. Early game, late game, but really slowing down the aggro that people have. Like turn 3, turn 4, just kind of cleaning up a couple of those fucking messy fucking early games. Really fucking clutch card right there, man. I like Black Sun. Ew, Lion Turtle, gross. Okay, I'm getting there. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo-doo. Whoa, Black Betty, Asmaran. All right. Intimidation. Ooh, creature exile. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Enters tap. It doesn't stop earthbending, but I mean, it will kill them. It will kill all the earthbend things. It won't cancel them out, but it will kill them. So, I mean, we have that for us, right? We got that going for us. At the very least. Accumulate wisdom. Boom. Oh, did somebody do your play against mine? Raucous Theater. Gonna do that. Accumulate wisdom. Yeah, Earthbender's really crap. They push everything down really quickly. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. This guy's just waiting for me to cast something, and I'm not gonna do it. This guy's just fucking sitting here staring at me, waiting for me to cast something. The most fucking control shit I ever seen in my life. What's the best way to spend $50 in Magic? Pre-order a set. That's the best way. Pre-order a set. You get a good value out of it. Especially if it's a set you're excited for. You know you want to play some. But I think it's the most value you get out of cards. It's $1 per card. You actually get 55 for about 55 in taxes. $55 in taxes. So you get $1 a card. You get that many packs. You're going to get 55 packs. 50 regular and 5 golden. Plus, you're going to open the wild wheel. Damn near. You're going to hit the wild wheel damn near 10 times. It's a very good value. Give it. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, I have to. At a certain point, I have to, just to draw out what he's trying to prevent. $55 tacos, 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 taters, 55... Yeah. I think you should leave. boop, 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 boop. He's just gonna sit there and look at me because he's loaded up with fucking counterspell. So he's just gonna sit there and stare at me. What an amazing game we have here. Okay. We have that. Boom. We have that. Boom, 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 boom. Amazing. I mean, I'm almost 100% positive he has some sort of counterspell here. If he doesn't, he doesn't, but... No, apparently... Oh, okay, so there's Zombify. Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to just do this then. Which hopefully gets something out of here. Done. Reanimate. Slow player too. We love slow players on this channel. Big fan. He's just gonna bring that back. Exile again. Yeah, there's no chance I can beat this deck, really. There's really no chance I can beat this deck, to be honest with you, boys. Boys and ghouls. We'll just do this. He'll kill it, but, you know, we got it out. Oh, he can just bring it back. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, this is a waste of fucking time. He's playing slow and gonna exile everything, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Well, you know, it's a Dimir player, so you gotta give him a chance to count on their fingers. Boop, 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 boop. 55 otters. We'll keep it. Put down a red. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Put down the Trumpeting Carnosaur here. I don't like that at all, bro. Badger Mole. Usually want to keep that till you can ramp a little harder with it. Hey, thank you for coming, Wheelchair. How you doing? Do appreciate you coming by. Do enters tabs. We'll do this. We'll discard you. No, we're not getting it yet. Not getting it just yet. Earthbender Ascension. I would love actually a Black Sun would be really good. He's not doing too much. Starting town. We'll wait. And we'll maybe do Meldon Moxite with the removal. Wow, there's Washi Tong. You may cast top of your library. Yeah, scry one. Discard a card. That. Alright, it's gonna be top deck. Nope. Nope. We didn't get it. He's gonna get the Washi Tong. We didn't get anything we needed there. We needed Zombify, we needed Foggy. We drew a lot of cards, but you know, oh, Badger Mole. Well, okay. The worst thing could happen. Oh, Vaultborn. Okay. Not a lot of mana. Best I can do is this, bro. Nope, we're still not getting our fucking reanimators here, even though there's a 10% chance of each one. Still not getting it. We can run Black Sun, which would be good. Black Sun would be pretty decent. What can you cast off the top here? Black Sun for 4 is what we're going to have to run here. Washington. Either we get our Reanimator or we're... no, we're going to do Black Sun for 4. It sucks, but we didn't get any of our Reanimator. Off the first 20 cards, which is, you know, it is what it is. And there's Boroid off the top. Another Boroid off the top. Hey, what's up, Dark Emissary? How you doing, man? Boof, boof. There you go. Force loss. Yeah, we didn't get any of our fucking our cards that we needed. Didn't get a single one. Do. Washington. That's what we call them. Ooh, that's a bad hand. Holy shit. Oh, we're getting put in the chopper now, boys. All right, keep that. Drop that. Multiversal Passage for green. Enters tap. Blazemire. Fuck, I fucked that up. I fucked that up. I fucked that up so bad. Oh my god, I fucked that up. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I needed red mana. Fucking Verges. Fuck. I don't know why I chose green. It's always red. Choose red. That's my bad. That's a complete fuck up on my part. Yeah, oh, Blazemire Verge too. Yeah, no, we have nothing. Until we get a red mana out or any kind of if we get a swamp or any other kind of red mana, we have fucking nothing. We're out of gas. Multiversal Passage. All right, we do that. Pay 2 life. Boom. Try this. Do this. Okay, so we just drew 50,000 manas in a row. Fantastic. Good stuff. I love that. We have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana in the first 13 cards. Perfect. Love it. Hey, 5 times in a row, Jappy. You're officially Club Mythic, aren't you? Huh? Real Club Mythic members right there, bro. Okay. And we'll do this. He's just not letting anything through. Alright. Is this Azmoran? Not Azmoran. Fucking the fuck is that thing called? Not Azmoran. The fuck's wrong with me? My brain's burnt. The fucking that guy, you know that guy. The exile guy. Kentrum Rose. Melvin Moxite. Nothing here, bros. Holy shit. And the console's doing double duty of fucking me over here. Yeah, if they have consoles or Graveyard Exile, this is very weak to that. 2 hours to get the Diamond 4 to Mythic. Yes, it will go very, very fast. You will experience a lot of high-speed shit. If you are running that. Let's do this. A lot of times you have such an early dominance on the game and what the person is doing with Black Faster that generally a lot of times people just give up and they just move on. Like, games can last from like 1 to 2 minutes, and if you just keep grinding, you'll just get there very quickly. I mean, that's why it's called Black Faster. It's not called Black Slower, it's called Black Faster. You know, because it's black and it's faster. It's as simple as that. Shelt by Delt. Literally the fucking the deck that I have pinned right there, Stiggy. Literally that one. Boom. Boom. Crasby with us. Hallelujah. I'm almost positive it was Black Faster, is what he did it with. Stab skeletons. Melvin Moxite. Put you down. He's gonna play removal. He's gonna do nowhere to run. Nowhere to run, number 2. Nowhere to run 2. Nowhere to run harder. The Galtese Falcon. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll put down Vaultborn. There you go. Discard 2 cards. Pellini's Hatcher. And the Saheeli's Lace. We don't need either of those. Probably a sweeper, but if it's not a sweeper, we do really good for ourselves. So there's that. Well, Cecil is, I think, a rare, and Forsaken Miner's like a uncommon, dude. Yeah, they're absolutely worth investing. If you wanna do something. They're 100% worth going for. Lord Skitter. Okay. I think we might have got this guy, folks. I think we might have got him. Think we got him. I think we got him, folks. Yeah. Pretty good. Doing good at ranked. I mean, yeah, we lose a few, but overall pretty solid. Why not? Okay. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate you liking the decks. I've been real... Hey, what's up, Gaz? Jun Dino's? Yeah, it's Jun Dino's Reanimator. And it does great against everything that actually lets you play the game. If the deck they're playing is, doesn't let you play the game, then you're no good. Hey, what's up, Tammy? Yami Mahua. Welcome to the show, Yami Mahua. Stock up. Very nice. Welcome, Gaz. Let's do this. Yeah, it's not bad. Can I say that it's surprising me? It has a lot of energy that I didn't think that it was going to. It really is kind of dependent on why does nobody like Bonehorn Dracosaur? It's kind of a removal magnet. It doesn't really have an immediate payoff. It's kind of got a slow payoff. Hey, what's up, Stella Bravo Actual? How you doing? Welcome to the show. It's kind of got a delayed trigger on it, so you don't get too much off of it right away, which is, you know, as I often say, suboptimal. Boom. Okay. Basically, Asmoran, this is true, yeah. Hey, what's up, C-Link? CS Link. CS Tink. CST Tink. CS Link. CS7 Link. Welcome. I'm glad you like my brews, man. I like my brews too. Sometimes. Hopefully he doesn't kill Polani's here. Thank you for following. No spoons, only knives. No, he's gonna sweep us. Very nice. Thank you so much for sweeping us. He's gonna exile that. Very good. It is very fun. Yeah. If your opponent isn't playing what my opponent is playing, which is I want to annihilate your deck and just never let you play anything ever for a million years, it is very fun. Yeah. Boom. Put in hand. Boom. The water crystal. kills that. That's 8. So let's do starting town into that. Put in hand. Okay. Singularity rupture, very nice. What's this? Each opponent mills the number of cards in your hand. We could Black Sun. We have no haste. That's the problem with Black Sunning right now. We have no haste. So I think I'm going to just Gishath. Oof. If he has the crystal, then it doesn't really matter what happens here. I mean, if he has the Singularity Rupture, boof. Okay. Yeah, we have no other haste aside from this, which will take him down to that. But, he's one shy of getting killed here, and we have no pump up, unfortunately. We were one shy. Boom. If we would have been able to have him to attack, it would have been all right. One shy on that one. Oh, not terrible. Hey, what's up, Tony Moore? Hey, just joined in. Did I? No, you didn't miss anything. We're just playing. We're at a solid 60% with this, which I'm happy with. We're at a fairly solid 60% with this. I'm fairly happy with how this has performed. We're gonna do one more to close it off. Let's try to snap it off. I mean, that's such a rare circumstance that we're going to lose. I mean, he had exile all this from your deck. So at that point, I mean, what are we going to do? You know, he had basically a card that said, get rid of all of your hasters. You know, like, we can't prepare for everything. I mean, yeah, maybe. We have two things that haste, but we're relying on Palani's Hatcher to haste us a little faster, which... You know, I mean, I think it's not unreasonable. It's going to be the odd circumstance that somebody's able to pull all of these from the fucking game. You know, it's not a regular circumstance that happens, I don't think. You know, so. Let's put down Multiversal Passage. Let's say green. Enters tapped. Boom. Finally got to Mythic before coming in. Yeah, I got to work on Mythic, like next week, really hard. Which basically is just going to be me, is basically just going to be Gishath. Alright, boom. Go in with Geschäft. Boom. Hit. Boom. Draw, 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 draw. Boof. 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 Sahili's Lace. Put in hand. Boof. If I do, get rid of Starting Town. Draw, draw. Alani's Hatcher. Alright. I don't think that he survives here. This was brutal on him, bro. This was bad. Yeah, this was a beating. This was a beating and a half. The beating I give you, one of my buddy Gavin's favorite phrases was from You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And the guy tells him, good stuff. The guy tells him, hey, listen, the beating I give you if you tell me is much less than the beating I give you if you don't tell me. He always he always liked that turn of phrase there. No spoons left, only knives. First time chatter, welcome to the show. You familiar with my YouTube, by the way? That's kind of where I want you. The beating I give you is not so bad as the beating I give if you tell me is not so bad as. I'm always scared by dinos in this game. When I see them, you want to cry. You're like actually physically scared, like they look threatening to you. To listen, I don't really like looking at spiders, so I get it. All right, let's again 66% win rate. I'm happy with that. 70% on the play. If we're on the play, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. I'm pretty satisfied with how that rolls out. I think I'll do one more for the road for y'all right here before we do a shakedown breakdown. Well, let's get into it. Let's do that. Okay. You like that one, Gaz? You like Gaz? Love any mantle that doesn't have 6 legs. Yeah, the more legs, the worse it is, man. It is a problem. Festive Fighter. Okay. We're almost at 30 likes, guys. That'd be great if we could get to 30. I'd love it. If you're new here and you haven't liked, I want to Pavlovian train you guys, and that's my goal. As soon as you hear my voice, you like the videos, you hear welcome back everybody to the show, you just start liking uncontrollably. That's my goal. You don't even think about it. It's unconscious. Surveil. Yeah, I'll take that. I have to get rid of that trumpeting Carnosaur, but we'll get there. Oof. Okay. We don't need that. We're getting too much now. He's gonna flash it in. Ninjutsu. Boom. Pop. Surveil. Okay. Alright, does he have a counter spell or something? Surveil. I might be able to do so. We didn't get any reanimator, which is. I'll see last turn. Alright, well, we'll see what happens with trumpeting. We didn't get any discard. Oh. Let's give it a shot. Volborn. We'll Foggy Swamp it next turn. He'll kill it, yeah. He'll kill it and we'll Foggy Swamp it. Hopefully that He won't have a counter, so he won't clutch a counter spell, or he'll replay his guy here. Yeah, okay. So we'll do trumpeting into we'll foggy vision this, and I'll gain 8 life. Or inspire. Boop boop. My graveyard. Auto pay. Let's get rid of starting town. Okay. A little bit rough on me here. We're not quite hitting where we want to hit. Okay. Not quite hitting. Hey, what's up, Crimson Fire? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Not quite hitting where we want to hit here. More mana. That's not it. Might be a counter spell too. We're opening ourselves up here. He's gonna play removal on that. No, we just didn't hit a good line, and he's got a pretty tight fucking Dimir. That's the problem. He's never gonna let me through here. We didn't really get a good. We didn't really fill ourselves up here. Yeah, we didn't really get a good line on what they have. Didn't really get a lot of good reanimator. Didn't really get a lot of early plays. All of it's kind of junk. Boof, boof, boof. Look at that. Down to the 12. Surveil. Yeah, you know, Jund is interesting because we do oftentimes get very good Jund dragons. Very frequently. Wow, that's garbage. Yeah, Tarkir doesn't have Jund colors on it. That's the problem. That's the issue. No, we just hit a shitty line there. Just hit a shitty line. But I'm pretty happy with how this goes. Hey, what's up? It's Damon Geppetto. We ain't seen him in a while. We ain't seen him in a hot minute. Welcome to the show, bro. And all the Jeppeties. Let's do a black faster, just because. Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. Listen, I'm kind of hooked. I've been playing Magic for so long. I don't know if I'd do if I didn't play Magic. I don't know what I'd do with my life. You know? Okay, that's not bad, actually. Forsaken. Jay, big question. Have you ever thought of doing deck building tutorial? Well, I have been doing deck I have been doing Jay Fix My Deck, and I do a little bit of tutorial work on that. But as straight up deck tutorial, I don't know how good non-deck videos are going to perform on my channel. So it's a bit of a mystery whether or not that'll be good. Another lightning helix. Maybe a counterspell here. If all they do is just remove shit, then we're in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble. This is Jeskai control. I don't even think we can beat this because we didn't really get any of our good cards. Hopefully this will help. No, it did not in fact help. Yeah, two things, one thing great, one thing good. Yeah, that's always a solid piece of advice I like to give out. One thing great and one thing good, guys. Telling you. That's where it's at. How many of these? He had fucking 80,000 lightning helixes. Fantastic. We'd love to see that. He's gained fucking 6 life off that. Yeah, I mean, I do the economy guides too, but I don't know how about a straight up deck building just advice. All of my shakedown breakdowns are. I might do Burning Below. I might try some different. You know, different kind of content. We'll see. Yeah, you never know. He's just gonna kill more shit. He's just gonna kill and kill and kill and kill and kill more shit. I don't think he's ever gonna fucking do anything but just smash shit. Yeah, as I figured. He's looking for Jeskai Revelations. He's got it. He has the mana for it now, I believe. So, Day of Judgment. Boom. Boom. Go in. Boom. Boom. My turn. There it is. Wait for that one. Damn. I want you to watch. I want you to watch as I do it. Yeah, you had to fucking run away from me too. You had to run away from me too. There we go. I've been playing for about 4 years, but I'm still new to Magic, and I don't know all the cards. So I need to teach how to search for cards that I don't know and help build decks, stuff like that. Like how your decks advantages, keep copy paste your decks, and need tips and build style. So I always say build out colors. I'll give you a little bit of advice right here now, burning books, burning below. But the only thing I want from you is I want a guaranteed like, comment, and turn on that bell. That's all I want. I want you front and center at the decks. And immediately liking. Figure out what you like and what you vibe with. There's a million ways to put together decks right now. Okay. Try each monocolor deck kind of theme. A mono red aggro, a mono white life gain, a mono black kill, you know, mono black sacrifice, green stompy. You're basically building with Legos. You take two different pieces and put them together. So you basically, that's what Jumpstart is teaching you. When you play Jumpstart, it gives you packs of kind of pre-made stuff and packs of other things. So for example, let's say I say, okay, I really like my black deck that I was just playing, Black Faster. I like all the speed in it, but I want to change it into something else. I want to add some white into it. So what do I like from white that's very good right now? Well, I'll tell you what. Black Faster has a lot of enchantments, and Speed has a lot of enchantments. So we take the core concept. If you look back here real quick. So we'll go to Black Faster, what I was just playing. You say, oh, wow, well, what I play has a lot of enchantments. Nowhere to Run, Case of the Stash Skeleton, Corpse of the Lost, those are all enchantments. So we take the core concept, we take maybe about 50-60% of what we like out of this deck, namely the enchantments. Okay. See, ooh, yeah, there's a lot of them in there. Okay, there's a decent amount that do a lot for what we're doing. With some skeletons, they're mostly skeletons related. So we say, okay, that's kind of the idea. Let's merge it with enchantments from mono white, because mono white enchantments is doing good too. So how do we put that together? We write enchant in here, and we say a standard deck, and we say, what's the best enchantments in mono white right now? Well, people really like Most Helpful Weaver. We could throw that in there. That's a very popular one. We also have stuff like Ethereal Armor, which gets +1/+1 at first strike for every enchantment you have. That's a good one. Seam Rip is a great way to stop things with enchantments. It's a slowdown card right there. Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay, so now we have kind of white enchantments doing things, right? We have kind of white enchantments. What's some other good white enchantments that we could possibly want? Feather of Flight. That's a popular one too. What about a creature? How do we get more creatures on there? We have that Bookseller that people like. Spellbook Vendor. So we'll throw a few of him in there. Now we say, all right, what about our black skeletons? Okay, so we had skeletons that were all enchantments too, right? So we say, all right, we take the little chunks of the white enchantment deck, and then we add our skeletons deck into it. Boom. Okay, now we're onto something here. Now we're mixing things. Okay, what could we do to bring this to the next level? Well, we could do something like, I got an idea. United Battlefront. You look at the top 7 cards, put 2 non-creature card permanents of mana value 3 or less. Well, guess what? Sheltered by Ghosts, Stash Skeletons, Corpse of the Lost, Most Helpful Weaver. All of those are non-creature spells. We could play enchantments very usefully with United Battlefront off the top. So why don't we put that as a high end, so we could potentially get 3 or 4 different things off the top immediately.
You know, that could be a fun way to do things. So now we've successfully combined two well-known elements of the game, enchantments in white and skeletons, which use a lot of enchantments in black, together. So now we're thinking, okay, what else has haste? Why don't we, why don't we take some more from Black Faster, and add it in here as well? So you're getting more and more and more, you're getting more and more combination plays. Nowhere to run. That's a great removal. That's an enchantment. Boom. Now we're talking. Let's add a little bit more removal, in something like, Bitter Triumph or Stab or something like that. Boom, boom. And now we're looking at a deck. We say, ooh, it doesn't require a lot of mana. It only requires, we have 24 and only requires 20. We can shave a mana from this. We can shave a mana off. So now we have two more that we can put in. Hey, why don't we finish with our buddy here? He's always good. He's always powerful. We'll put 2 Sephiroth and boom. Now you've combined two distinct elements from mono white enchantments and mono black skeletons. You've married them together. So when you think about my decks, what you can do is you can say, oh, well, I just watched Jay's deck. And I really like what he did with, I liked what he did with Black Sacrifice, or I liked what he did with Dragons and Momo, or something like that. I said, I really like Momo. What if I took the elements from the life gain Angels and I combined it with Landfall? What if I did Angel Lands? And you can kind of take the best elements, the most powerful elements from two different decks and kind of just mix them up. See if there's synergy. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it doesn't. So you want to know the individual elements. You want to know each color, what it does, and see how you can kind of Lego piece them together in the best way that we can, which is basically all I do. I take the best elements from a bunch of different decks. I kind of fuse them together and figure out what I like and what I don't like and what works. So that's the idea. That's as simple as that. Don't be afraid to experiment, just take the best pieces and snap them together. That's all. You're just customizing. Don't be afraid of losing. Play unranked and just lose. Learn what works and what doesn't work, man. You'll learn more from a close loss than you will from an overwhelming victory. If you win on turn 4 and you blow the guy out, you haven't learned anything about your deck. You learned that his deck probably wasn't very good and you got a really good hand. By getting a very, very close victory, you said, oof, if I only had a little bit more card draw, man, if I only had 3 or 4 more life, I would have been able to survive one more turn. If I would have had one more aggro card, if I would have been just a turn faster, I would have won that game. I would have been really successful. I would have been able to come out on top. If I would have had one more removal, he would have had, he wouldn't have had that card that killed me. So you can learn a lot from a loss. Don't take losses as such a bad thing. Take them in stride and try to learn a lesson from them of what your deck needs and how you could have run it better. There you go. Free lesson for you. Can't say I didn't do nothing for you, bro. Just a little advice. Maybe I'll put that in a video one day. Maybe I won't. I don't know if anybody would watch, so that's the question. I could put a lot of effort into pre-made videos that aren't deck videos. The thing is, if nobody watches, well, thank you so much, Burning Below. Just hit that notification button, man. That's all I ask you. Like, notify, leave comments, all that good stuff. That's all I want. I'm glad you're liking the video. So yeah, that's all. That's the takeaway. I hope that helps. We are going to do a shakedown breakdown right now, real quick. And then we're going to get the hell out of here. Yeah. We're going to get the hell out of here after that. Let's turn that off. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Shakedown breakdown time now, guys. Yeah, make a theme deck. Tribal or typal decks are why don't you play your last land on your turn? It was a win. Yeah. Say I want to play goblins. Just throw a bunch of goblins in a pile and see which one's the best one. Those are all really good ideas as well. Um, okay, here we go. Asmaran, we haven't left yet, Asmaran. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, Asmaran. Doo-doo. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. This is going to be technically Boros. It's really mono red. Let's be honest with ourselves. I may advertise it as mono red. It's technically Boros, but it really is a red aggro deck. This is going to be my best guess at doing Storm. Y'all like Storm decks? This is a Storm deck. This is Storm from Temu. We don't have the Storm mechanic in Standard anymore, but I want to cast as many free spells as I can on top of each other and just blast somebody out here. So we're going to give it a shot. Before we get down into it, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Don't smash them. Other channels want you to smash those buttons. I just want you to push them lightly, because if you don't, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you and maul you for not pushing the like and the subscribe button right down there. So make sure you do that before we get into the shakedown. Let's talk about it, guys. Mono red Storm. How are we storming? You're saying, Jay, there's only one dragon that has Storm. They said they're not reprinting it. Well, we actually have a couple of spells. We have a couple of things. Solstice Revelation lets you cast spells off the top. Equal to them, and you get to play them for free. We also have another card that lets you cast spells off the top and play them for free. We're going to see how many times we can stack that in a row using a little bit of firebending, a little bit of treasure, and a little bit of Quintorius Con to get that exile, that good exile hits. First things first, we're going to go with some smooth burn with burst lightning, a little bit of removal there, and lightning helix. Now, you could play any other kind of burn that you want. You could run a Braid, you could run Boros Charm or anything like that. I like Lightning Helix because it does help us with a little bit of life. We aren't really need that white. If we don't hit it, we don't hit it. We are creating treasure too. That goes directly to face as well. But any kind of burn or is going to be useful to kind of slow our opponent down, hit those Badger Moles and stuff like that. Hired Claw, pretty much a mono red staple at this point. 1 red, 1, 2, and it deals 1 damage when it attacks, and it can pump every turn. Don't forget, I think it will also trigger Firebend Ascension, because when you attack it, it's a trigger off. So we're going to go with the old standbys of mono red here for the 2 drops. Emberheart Challenger, of course. If you pump it, you plan it, you get a creature. Part of the reason I want this is not just because it's a good aggro card, but you get to play a card from Exile, which actually really goes well with Quintorius Con. Firebender's Ascension, which is whenever you attack and trigger, an attack triggers an ability, you get a put an Ascension counter in it, and then if you get 4, you get double the amount of triggers, which is cool. You also get a 2/2 red creature with Firebending, which is another way of getting casting Solstice Revelations at an instant speed. You're going to want that. Firebending Student and her absolutely ridiculous ripped abs. We love to see that. 1 red and 1/1/2 prowess Firebending X, where X is this creature's power. Human Monk, great way to get more mana up and cast at instant spells. Generous Plunder, again, another treasure ramp right there, and doing damage on the attack whenever this creature attacks, which will also trigger the Firebender's Ascension ability, doing more damage, and of course the Lightning Helix, as we talked about for the 2 drops. Now, here's where we trigger the Storm, guys. Here's where things get crazy. Part of the reason we want Quintorius Con, and we want him out early, whenever you cast a spell from Exile, Quintorius Con deals 2 damage to each opponent, you gain 2 life. So he gets that cool gain and drain effect. He's a 5-drop right here. 1 white, 1 red, and 3. This is the only white that we need, really. You don't need to put Lightning Helix. He's the only one that I want because I like casting spells from Exile continually. We have two things that exile and keep exiling. Discover 3 and Solstice Revelations right here. So that's why we want him. Whenever you attack and you firebend, I want you to hit Solstice Revelations. That is going to trigger your Firebending Student's prowess and your Emberheart's prowess because it's an instant. You exile cards from the top of your library until you exile non-land. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost if the spell's mana cost is less than the number of mountains you control. If you didn't cast the card this way, you get to put it in your hand. That's why I don't really want that many non-mountains. Sacred Foundry is technically a mountain. but we do just want straight mountains. We want to make sure that we have at least 3 or 4 down before we hit Solstice, because it gives you a free spell. The fun thing about Solstice Revelation is that sometimes you'll hit it into Atali's favor. So this is how we build our fake ass Storm right here. So if you were interested in playing Storm, you hit Solstice Revelations into an Atali's favor. Atali's favor goes out on something and triggers prowess again. Triggers prowess for a second time. Somebody gets +1/+1 in trample, and you discover 3. When you discover 3, you look at cards off the top of your list. For anything mana value 3 or less, you play it without paying its mana cost. Guess what you can hit? You could hit another Atali's, you could hit another Solstice Revelations. You could keep hitting this. If you're lucky, you can hit it 3 or 4 times, and I have with this deck. I've hit a Solstice into an Atali and an Atali into a Solstice, which is wild. Now, the fun combination there is if you have Quintorius Condout, guess what? They're taking 2 damage for each of those hits. Because anytime you cast anything from exile, you get the Quintorius Con combination play right there. So you have a ridiculous combo to go off right there, with also triggering prowess and doing everything else you do and doing all those other things on top of that. We also have the flashback to pay this for 6, which you say, that's pretty expensive, Jay. 1 red and 6. It's pretty expensive to pay 7. With Firebending Student, and Firebend Ascension being what it is, when we swing in and generate mana, it's not that expensive really, because you could probably get it to the point where you're generating 6 mana, 4 or 5 mana off the top, you know, from just attacking with Firebenders, and then just using that to cast Solstice Revelation again and hitting the triggers off all over again. So that's what's really fun. We also have Legend of Roku right here. Not Legend. Don't use Legend of Chromecast. That's different. 2 red and 2. Exile the top 3 cards. You get 3 cards off the top until the end of your next turn. You play it. Again, a really good card to play into Quintorius. If you have a Quintorius and then you do a Legend, because you get 3 cards from exile. Even if it's a land you're playing it, you're hitting the Gain and Drain off right there. Then you get 1 mana of any color, so you get to ramp on top of everything else that you're doing. Then you get to exile and return to the battlefield transformed as Avatar Roku. You get a 4/4 Firebending 4, and you get to generate dragons as much as you want. So a really, really fun red card. I actually really like this for the card draw in the middle to late game right there. As much as you Firebend, just generate dragons like crazy. Very fun. So this is mono red with a little bit of spice of white in it. I don't know if you'd call it Boros. I guess technically Boros, but I consider it in my brain, I can consider it more of a mono red. That is what we're looking at right there. 18 Mountains, Foundry, and Sunbillow. That's about as much as you need. You don't really need that many white. Again, if you can't get Helix or Quintorius out, it's not the end of the world, and we also have Generous Plunderer creating treasure, so it's not super important, and we do want to make sure those mountains are high for Solstice. That's what it is. 14 creatures. We do have some creature token generation on top of that. Instance, enchantment, a lot of instance, 24 lands and a 2.4 average. Red Revels, that's what we call it. Solstice Revelation right there. Red Revels. Again, as far as the sideboard is concerned, I had a problem where people were killing everything that I was putting down, and Asmaran recommended Armored Armadillo in case you really need something to hang the Atali's favor on turn 3. Armadillo's pretty tough right there to deal with. Seam Rip for a little bit of exile, Dreadmaw for a little bit more trample, and Artifact Cracking, which you're going to need against Lessons. Rest in Peace, great for Lessons or Reanimator as well. Abrade, just a nice burn and a good way to crack open a monument. Demonic Ruckus is not a bad one. That's for good card draw and Menace and Trample as well. And Boros Charm in case you want to create Indestructible, 4 damage, or give somebody double strike just for the heck of it. Right there. So those are all sideboard options for you. We're going to leave that right there. Did really well for me. We're running it in Diamond. We're ranking right here, Red Revels. Yeah, we did a great job. You could actually watch this live. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. We do stream on both locations. Check out our, you can hit that bell, be notified when we go live in any kind of place like that, Twitch or YouTube. And of course, check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions, get deck building advice on Discord. Copy of this, it's down below on my AetherHub or my Moxfield. You'll find the links down below. Let's get into it. Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, all that good stuff. Let's go, boys. And ghouls. All right, folks, we are done for the evening. Thank you so much for coming by. We did our time. We did it well. And now we all go down to hell. I don't know why I made up that rhyme. That doesn't make no sense. we'll go see Chiono. We haven't seen Chiono in a while. We'll go say hi. We saw Gobbler last night. We'll go see Chiono. Chiono 96. Good night, everyone. We're out of here. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Make sure you like all that stuff. All that good things. We'll see you in the next one. Good night, farewell, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the love and support. Bye-bye. Say hi to Chiono for me. Adios.